Hey, today I'm going to make 4 of the most famous burgers from The Simpsons.
Woohoo! USA! USA!
I will show what these burgers would look like in real life. I'll try Duff Beer and Buzz Cola. I'll share some fun facts from The Simpsons and reveal burger making secrets, just like Homer would. This video will feature lots of burgers, Simpsons references, and fun facts from the cartoon. Let's begin with the well-known Ribwich.
We start with authentic, letter-graded meat and process the hell out of it till it's good enough for Krusty.
Try my new Krusty Ribwich. I don't mind the taste.
Let's go. The base of the Ribwich is, of course, pork ribs. To prepare them for roasting, I made a mixture of paprika, salt, and pepper, and also rubbed the ribs with mustard. I didn't use any oil since the ribs are already fatty, and the oil isn't necessary here. Additionally, along with the Ribwich, I'll be making potato wedges because The Simpsons always order fries with their main dish.
I'm home.
The ribs are cooking for 2.5 hours at 300 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 150 degrees Celsius. In the meantime, let's make the sauce. I chopped the onion and bell pepper into small pieces. Since I'll be using a blender next, there's no need to chop them finely. I sautéed the onion until golden, added the bell pepper, and cooked it until done as well. Now I'm adding a bit of mustard, ketchup, and barbecue sauce. I mixed it all together and tasted it. I added paprika and salt to my liking. By the way, burgers are Homer Simpson's favorite food, mentioned almost as often as beer, which he drinks in nearly every episode. Hot dogs come in 3rd place, being mentioned more than 40 times. I simply cut the potatoes into wedges, seasoned them with olive oil, paprika, and salt. By the way, I'm giving away Burgerman t-shirts. All you have to do is subscribe. Once we reach 1,000 subscribers, I'll give away 20 shirts. Subscribe now. There are many cool videos ahead.
And how much does it cost?
It's free.
And 40 minutes before the ribs were done, I added them to the baking tray. While the ribs are cooking, let's make the secret glaze for them. I used regular barbecue sauce mixed with sugar or honey. And now, here's the twist. We need to add our secret ingredient.
One ship and I'm totally hit.
Buzz Cola. There's a little boogie in every bottle.
Holy smokes, that's it.
By mixing cola with barbecue sauce and sugar or honey, you'll get a perfect glaze for the ribs. 2.5 hours have passed, the potatoes are ready, and now the ribs need to be coated with our Buzz Cola mixture on both sides. Then place them in the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit, about 200 degrees Celsius, for 6 to 7 minutes. And again, do the same thing. 6 to 7 minutes, but this time on the other side. The ribs should turn out so tender that the bone comes out of the meat very easily, and that's exactly what we want. It turned out perfect, tender and juicy. Now all that's left is to remove the bones and assemble the Ribwich. You can simply dip the ribs in the sauce, but I poured the sauce over the top. Now, it's time to see if it tastes good.
Burger. One Ribwich, please. Now without lettuce.
In my opinion, I'd give this burger 8.5 out of 10. A solid result. The first burger from The Simpsons turned out to be really cool, and now I'm moving on to the second burger.
We take 18 ounces of sizzling ground beef and soak it in rich creamery butter. Then we top it off with bacon, ham, and a fried egg. We call it the Good Morning Burger.
So, we'll need 18 ounces of ground beef, which is about 500 grams. I seasoned it with salt and pepper right away since there's a lot of meat, and then I formed the patty. We'll also need an egg and some bacon. I'll quickly fry them, and then we'll continue with the patty. For this burger, we'll need a lot of butter, about 10 ounces. I use the butter to soak the patty, cooking it over a very low heat.
Well, as long as you're in my house, you'll do what I do and believe what I believe. So butter your bacon.
Yes, Father.
In the remaining butter, we soak the buns and toast them until golden brown. Everything is ready. Now it's time to assemble the burger. It's a pretty simple recipe. We just need to find out if it's tasty or not. We place 2 slices of bacon on the giant patty.
But I'm gonna have to go with Shasta, 'cause she liked making bacon on the beach.
Ooh, me too. Oh, bacon.
I'm adding the ham. And finally, the egg. There's no sauce or cheese here. The Good Morning Burger is ready. It looks exactly like the original. It's very appetizing, but definitely a pretty greasy burger. Let's give it a try. I think it's clear without words. It's very tasty, but I wish there was cheese and mayonnaise. I give it 7.5 out of 10. The burgers from The Simpsons have been really unique and delicious so far. Now, let's move on to the third burger from The Simpsons. Let's make the most famous burger from The Simpsons, the Krusty Burger. I'll be making it double, because as everyone knows, the regular Krusty Burger is the most dangerous burger in the world.
Studies show your Krusty Burger is the unhealthiest fast food item in the world.
Worse than a double Krusty Burger?
Somehow, yes.
The double Krusty Burger is easy to make. I've already sliced the onion and pickles. Now, I need to form 2 patties. Each patty should weigh exactly 4 ounces. We'll grill them on both sides and our Krusty Burger will be almost ready. And while I'm cooking, I want to remind you once again that comments, likes, and subscriptions are really important for promoting the video. If you're enjoying it, take just 3 seconds of your time to subscribe and hit that like button. Thank you. Meanwhile, I placed the 2 patties on the bottom bun. On the top bun, I added 5 drops of ketchup and a generous amount of mustard in the center. Now, I'm adding finely chopped onions and pickles. The Krusty Burger is ready.
Give me 700 Krusty Burgers!
You may have already guessed that the Krusty Burger is just a copy of the Quarter Pounder from McDonald's. In fact, The Simpsons don't really hide it.
Well, at McDonald's, you can buy a Krusty Burger with cheese, right? But they don't call it a Krusty Burger with cheese.
Get out. Well, what do they call it?
A Quarter Pounder with cheese.
Quarter Pounder with cheese?
I'll be honest, this is my favorite burger. I give it 9.5 out of 10. I've never rated anything higher.
Ay, caramba!
It's time for the final dish from The Simpsons, and that is a hot dog. We need to finely chop garlic, onions, bell pepper, and bacon. If you want it spicier, you can add chili pepper, but I don't want it spicy, so I'll be making it without. Now we need to sauté everything in butter. Essentially, this is very similar to a Sloppy Joe recipe, but there are some differences. I'll show you everything now. First, I added the onion, then the bacon, followed by the bell pepper. If you're using chili pepper, add that too, and then the ground meat. We sauté everything until it's almost cooked through. Then, we add the sauces, mustard, barbecue sauce, and ketchup. Instead of regular ketchup, it's better to use tomatoes in their own juice.
Look at my babies. This tomato will be Heinz ketchup, and this tomato will be Hunt's ketchup.
It turns out better that way, but ketchup works just fine too. Also, season to taste. I use paprika, cayenne pepper, and salt. We need to cook the sausages, and soon the most interesting part will begin. I'll be strictly following the instructions from The Simpsons.
Hot dog! Life is tasting pretty good. Oh yeah. Hot dog! 'Cause you love me like you should.
Oh, yeah.
So put some mustard on my roll, 'cause you're barking at my soul.
Hot dog!
I like to see you walk.
Beef log.
I like to hear you talk.
Food blog.
I really relish you.
What rhymes with relish?
Who could embellish you?
Woo-hoo! Hot dog! Hot dog!
Now we cover it with a lid and let the beer evaporate for 10 minutes. All the beer will disappear, but the hoppy aroma will remain. I wouldn't recommend adding too much beer, as it can create a strong hoppy scent that overpowers all the other flavors. Let's assemble the hot dog and give it a try. The key is to add plenty of sauce. There's a lot of it in the cartoon. It tastes like a sloppy Joe with beer poured in and a sausage added. I might have overdone it with the beer as its aroma overwhelmed the others, or maybe I didn't use Duff beer, so the flavor is different. However, it turned out really delicious. With beer, it's even better.
Chili dog on the house.
If we split up, no one gets Homer.